Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simplee Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. Welcome to your 2019 yearly overview reading. This is where we'll look at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and the end of the year, as well as the possible obstacles, the possible outcomes or solutions, and your general guidance for the entire year. This is an 11-card reading that you could purchase for a personal reading on my site. Right now, there's a discount on this reading for the email readings and the recorded readings. Just go to www.simpleetarot.com and request a reading, and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and for your comments, and definitely for subscribing and for all your support. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy this video. Now on to your reading. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your 2019 yearly overview reading. I'll look at your cards to see what you can expect during the beginning, the middle, and the end of the year, and give you some insight and information as well. First, let me explain your cards. This is the beginning, middle, and end of the year. These are the two possible obstacles and two possible outcomes or solutions. And this card right here is your overall guidance card for the entire year. This says explore, test your boundaries. This card is asking you to get out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to step from what you're comfortable with, what you know, what you're familiar with, and to move beyond that, to step past those boundaries, to not be afraid to do something different or unknown or take a leap of faith. And this card plays a lot in with the other cards that show that you have to go out of your comfort zone during 2019. But first, let's start with the beginning of the year. You have the Nature card here, which is the Devil card in traditional tarot, and Deep Knowing. Now, for some of you, your intuition's been telling you or showing you in ways in which you feel trapped or in which you feel bound or something holding you in a position where you don't feel as comfortable as you want to. This can be an addiction of sorts with, food, sugar, caffeine or alcohol, substances, what have you. Or this could be some sort of obsession or some sort of belief or habit that you have a hard time breaking away from. And this can very well also represent relationships, as I see a lot about relationships in this reading. These cards ask you to reevaluate your life in this area and see what you have to do to break free of that feeling of being bound or trapped or held in a position that you don't want to be in. Remember, the Explorer card is all about doing something out of the ordinary, doing something out of the box, going beyond boundaries, taking a leap of faith, doing something different. And that's what's required for you during the beginning of 2019, especially on to March or even April. It's about reevaluating your life in these areas and making changes you need to make in order to feel more comfortable within your life. Now, in the middle of the year, you have the Crone, which is the Strength card in traditional tarot, and Chaos and Conflict with the Oracle card. These cards ask you to maintain your strength, your confidence, and your independence in the face of adversity, chaos, conflict, or any kind of struggle or obstacle that's thrown on your path. I don't want to say you're being tested, but there is a feeling that you're being pushed into a direction where you kind of were hesitant to enter into. And now the fates, as you can see, is right here. The fates in the universe is like pushing you out of this comfort zone in order for you to build yourself, in order for you to go somewhere you're meant to be, in order for you to get back on track or get that goal you set for yourself. I feel there is going to be things during the middle of 2019 that are going to challenge you and make you face things, especially your fears, head on in order to get over that. And if your fears happen to lie in a relationship or with relationships or love or friendships or community support, people in general, it's asking you to maintain that strength, that backbone, and that integrity to face whatever it is you need to let go. During the end of the year, you have the Knight of Wands and the Fates. Now, as I mentioned before, the Fates is showing that the stars are lining up in a particular order to give you a particular result. Now, I do believe in free will, but I also believe that there are certain things throughout our life, certain points we must hit throughout our life to enable us to grow, even on a spiritual level. And I think this is what's happening for you here. Most of you will find the courage to go back to what you know you were, or back to where you know you belong, or back to something. I feel like you're going back because with the Knight of Wands here, this person is returning home. If you can see, that's the village. They're going home. They're going where they're comfortable, around people, around loved ones, around their supporters. And like I said, the majority of 2019 feels like you are trying to find that comfort. You're going to try to find that community. You're going to try to find that place where you feel you fit in, and where things feel good, and where you can explore, and where you could grow and blossom, that sort of thing. The Knight of Wands also represent a fire sign who may be influential to you during this time as well. Fire signs are Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. This can represent you if you have a fire sign as your moon or rising sign as well. But you also have a fire sign here in your obstacle position, the Queen of Rods. This shows me that this person can be influencing your life and almost taking you a little bit off your path, a little bit off of where you were traveling, where you had your goals, where you saw your destination being. This person has a way of like flipping things around for you, and you must keep your motivation, your determination, that inspiration to continually go for your goals, because this person seems to be someone who is challenging that a little bit. Now remember, this is all an account of your growth. This is all needed for your spiritual growth, your emotional growth, your mental growth. It's all meant to get you back on track. So you'll be going through little things here and there throughout the year that is going to force you out of your comfort zone so you can become the best version of you could be. And the reason why I feel like this has to do with relationships for a lot of you is because in the challenge position, you have the Lovers. And the Lovers can talk about a relationship, possibly a Gemini, since it does represent that as well, and a relationship, romantic or otherwise. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be someone who you just have a good connection with, because the Lovers card is all about passion. It's about those people who meld into our heart, who creep into our heart, who we hold dear, you know? And this is in your challenging position. So I feel you might have a little ups and downs connecting with others at times, trusting others at times, fitting in, because I do see you trying to fit in, especially towards the end of the year. You're trying to find that community. You're trying to find those people where you could confide in or be yourself or feel comfortable. I see that happening. Now, the Lovers could also represent passions of any sort, creative passions, your work passions, passions within your business, or whatever you're passionate about, the thing that you hold dear. And that could also be something you're changing, you're looking into redoing. Maybe you're changing your focus on this thing. Maybe you're changing direction. Maybe you're doing something different that is a major change in 2019. All for the better. Trust me. I see that with the Tower here as well. The Tower talks about a change, possibly a change that you didn't see coming. It talks about switching things up. Now remember, this is a possible solutions and outcomes. So as a solution, I do see change and things that happen abruptly, obstacles and possible chaos and conflicts as a way of helping you grow. The solution here is to work with it. Adapt to it. Learn to manipulate it in a way that will provide you strength and integrity and importance and confidence, that sort of thing. Allow it to help change you for the better, because once you do, you have a new start here. Ace of Pentacles talks about that new start in relationship, since this is a general reading, career, with money, with your creative endeavors, or whatever you've been struggling with throughout 2019. There's a new start here for you. And if you let some things go, if you change some things in career, if you let some relationships go, which I do see in the cards there, letting go of the negativity, the things that hold you back, the people that come into your life that try to throw a wrench in your plans or create that chaos and conflict or put struggle and obstacles on your path for whatever reason. If you're getting rid of that in 2019, and if you're using those lessons and those experiences to help you grow and to help you adapt to change and to newness, That's exactly what's going to happen for you. You have a new start, a fresh start, a very ample, triumphant, valuable, successful beginning. I see growth here with this card. Ace of Pentacles is always about growth for me. Growth in whatever area is most prominent to you, but especially in career, home, and since there's a lot about relationships here, that as well. There's going to be a new start within yourself. You're going to be a totally different person by the end of 2019. Not different, but enhanced, advanced, more of you, more of who you truly are because of all the things you learn throughout the year. And like I said, all this is in line with your stars. The stars are asking you to step out of your comfort zone, to test your boundaries, to go down unknown territory, to take a leap of faith, and to always keep that faith with you no matter what obstacles are thrown on your path, because like everyone else, we will have our ups and downs. We will have our moments, and as long as you don't let those moments change you for worse, you are coming out a winner. So no matter what, you have it in you to get through this year and to make it the best year you can make it for yourself, and to get your triumphs. I see it with this card, to get your changes for the better and let fate work for you and on your side to get all that success you are looking for. Definitely. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to this reading. If you would like your own personal 2019 yearly overview reading, I am still offering discounts on my website until the middle of January. Just go to simpleetarot.com to request your reading. I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful for you. I'll have more like this for you soon, and I will see you soon.